Hi everyone, this is my PowerPoint for Dr. Cristina's Witches in Literature class at Cal State Dominguez. So what constitutes a wise woman? Well, witches were known as wise women. This is a quote from Dashu that explains that witch titles, they honored the women for their attributes. They were healers. They weren't necessarily something evil. The characteristics of a witch would be having intuition, a knowledge of medicines, different herbs, as well as the ability to create or craft, which is why it's called witchcraft. They also were able to read tarot cards and have prophetic dreams to tell fates of how situations would go or end. One of the attributes I wanted to focus on is the knower. Women have incredible instinct, which is called intuition. They can just feel things coming, or we can just feel things coming, and some are able to have dreams of possible situations. I chose this picture because there's a process like different tribes do scarification as a process of beautification and being able to tell your purpose in the tribe. And as you can see, she has a third eye here. I just found that really interesting because it's a symbol of intuition, and she's a wise woman. Another attribute would be a healer. Different cultures, just like we learned from Delphina Cuero, different cultures just pass down a knowledge of herbs that can be used as medicine to cure and heal different ailments within the community. Even traditions like dance and childbirth can be a part of the role as a healer. I like this quote from Dashu because it says that she brewed roots and herbs to make healing drinks. And I feel like now everyone does that. If you have a cup of tea, peppermint tea, it helps, it assists with digestion. So does ginger. So if you've done that, then you can very well be considered as a witch. So what's really a witch? I think that these are the two strong, most important criteria for being a witch. So having a knowledge of herbs and using them honestly boils down to me, well, it boils down, in my personal opinion, to immune system support. If you, once again, made someone a cup of tea or giving them mullein tea when they have a sore throat, mullein assists in removing mucus from the body and it numbs the sore throat. I think that if you give the body everything that it needs, it will heal because your body wants to be healthy to function at its highest level. So as long as you give your body the things that it needs and take away the things that it doesn't, your body will heal itself unless it's like something extreme that you need pharmaceuticals for. Another attribute is probability. I think that intuition can be attributed to probability. If you are aware of your experiences as well as experiences of those in your community, you can kind of gauge how situations are going to go based on that experience. And I think that women have a gift of doing this because we are like the protectors of our children, and we have to have an instinct to let us know that something is coming prior to it being there, in order to flee or prepare. So I definitely think that I'm a witch. And this is a video of what I do and the things that I do that I believe will constitute me as being a witch. That's me. So that was a video from Juneteenth. That is a celebration in my culture. So it's like a ceremony or like a ritual that we do. And at my table, I had sunflowers, which are for Oshun. I also had strawberry drink, which is something that we drink for Juneteenth. And that's my craft. I make soap that helps people's skin heal, and I make sage that cleans the air and helps people clean themselves energetically and clean their spaces energetically. I also have hand sanitizer, so I most definitely think that I would have been considered a witch. So the story that I chose to tell was my own. I normally talk about my grandparents and my parents and stuff like that, but I wanted to tell my own to end out the course. So when I was younger, I was about 6, and I saw someone lying on the floor from dying from being shot, and this wasn't like abnormal. It was kind of like a normal thing from where I grew up. And luckily, I was blessed enough to have grandparents and great grandparents that I always speak highly of, because they shared their knowledge with me. And from that knowledge, I was able to create something. This picture is a picture of sage bundles that I've created and I sell. I can walk past bushes and different herbs that people don't even take a second look at, and I use these things to not only heal my family but to help my community and generate income. So I most definitely think that I can be considered a witch. Here's another thing that I've made. These are soaps. So something personal. There was a time where I couldn't afford anything, like nothing. So I had to take, and I definitely couldn't afford even hygiene products. So instead of just sitting there without them, I created them. I took what I had and I created them. And me creating these products cured my children from eczema. They I guess you can say they have eczema, but it doesn't present the way that it used to prior to me creating these products that I use to take care of their skin. So I think in some way we're all a little witchy. Like, everyone has their ways. This is a picture of passion flowers that I collected on another hike. Passion flowers are good for like assisting sleep, because they work on your GABA receptors, so they allow you to go to sleep or allow you to relax deeply. Paper flowers or bougainvillea, they're used as a liver tonic, and even the sap of a fig leaf can be used to cure fungus, like skin fungus. My great grandma taught me this, and I take these things and use them in my life, and I give them to my children so they can use them when they get older. And I continue to, and I'll continue to share what my grandparents taught me with my grandchildren, my great grandchildren, and with everyone I can for as long as I live, to honor them and honor myself and honor my culture. So most definitely I can be considered a witch, and honestly, I'm proud of it. So this is my reference. I use quotes from Dashu in this PowerPoint, and thank you for watching. Have a great summer.